Betty. Where's the emissary? Or the hunter? Come on through here, man. I have to have a conversation with him first? I guess I do.
Look at us. A great team. Now the Unity awaits.
Harry says, I think this guy was my uncle's guidance counselor. Give me your artifacts, buddy.
Yes, you're right.
That was the deal.
Here. You've earned these. Once all the artifacts are together, the way to the Unity will open. Then, you and I will be walking into the infinite. I'll be making myself at home on your ship from here.
There you go, Sweet Pea. He's just gonna hang out on the ship. We'll go back and see him.
For the big moment.
Do I care about any of this stuff? No, I don't care about any of that. Give me the last one. I can take it. Oh, I have to wait for this thing to settle down. Can I walk in here? Thank you. Artifact Mu. Or is it Mew? So that's it. I think, you know, I spent some time playing around with the creations and a little bit of time at the beginning kind of touring my old life before I went through the Unity. I'm not going to do all the... Ooh, that's nice. Good timing.
Just need to put the armillary together. Then we can put this little universe behind us.
Build the armillary on your ship. I'm not going to do that right away. And I don't think I need to... could loot all these guys. I could probably come back and loot these guys anytime I feel like it too. Back on the ship. I am too close to fast travel. Thank you. Well, I'm going to go through and collect all the Starborn powers, but I'm not going to do that all on here because that's going to take forever. I'm going to have to do that off camera. I'll do a couple more temples here just because I want to go catch a few more of, and that first one was kind of terrible with all the trees and all that good stuff. So build the armillary on your ship. I don't want to do that. I'm very close to this location, so I'm going to grab that one, and I skipped the one here in Oborum. And then I assume I need to keep wandering back to... I don't need to do that. More talking to Vladimir. Vlad. Well, let's find out. Before I do that, I want to make sure he's on the ship. I know he is. I don't know where he's at. He'll just be creeping around. There he is. What's up, man? Weapons. Industrial workbench. You gonna do some work? Gonna be useful? Hippie, I think I saw that. You left that on you left that as a comment on a video or at one point. The hunter attacks the lodge, you escape, you go back, and he was still there attacking people. Did that ever resolve itself? That's wild. Okay, I'm gonna go get some powers here. This is just temple after temple from this point, isn't it? Like, how fast can you do the temples without that mod? I didn't go looking for it. It's 5-6 minutes apiece. There's really no way to get them all done. Well, that's good. That worked out. good, right? Yeah. Denied. Temple row. Let me out.
Hold up.
I think. What are you fighting over there, buddy? Just some creature. What powers do I have? They don't show me the powers, do I? 6. Okay, so personal atmosphere is up to 7. Phase time is 7. That should be the only. It's probably the only one. Okay. Floaty, floaty. Is that one the fake or is it the next one? It's the third one. That one's okay. This one always feels like a fake. Oh, I got lucky. It was 4 or 5. Draw your gun. Draw your gun. Draw your gun. Let me at him, Betty says. Anytime now, Betty. Go ahead and get him. Well, you know, it was the thought that counts, Betty. I appreciate it. Truly, I do. Even if you didn't get him. You'd get a timer. I did sit down one time, and I've got an older video on this, and I timed every single one of them. The time that you got the temple location, the time it took to get there, the time it took to get out of the ship and make it to the temple, which is shorter now with the buggy. Sometimes it's a purple planet, cool. And then the average time inside the temple. It's a lot of time, 250 times, it's crazy. Let's see. Show me the map. It's right ahead of me. Easy enough. Follow the distortions, but if we just get in the buggy and drive this way through the giant temple-looking thing ahead of us. Here we are. We made it. Turned around, which way's in? At least this place isn't environmentally damaging. Is that what it's called, Genghis? Auto-solve? the other side. Thank you very much. I don't trust it. Is it a fake? That's the fake right there. There's the real one. Fourth one was the fake this time. I don't know. Maybe they've, maybe they've made it better over time. There were times in the past I know I got the timing wrong and I had to chase a ton of these things. It was ridiculous. I mean, you count them up and you'd be like, I'm pretty sure that was the 12th one I flew through. Guardian Sigma, how are you? That is just really too lethal. Watch what, Betty? She's just standing there. She's like, I was completely gonna shoot that guy, but you shot him first. Cool looking planet. Oh. He's at the lodge? Oh, there's a shot of one of my old houses. My wall of pistols. When does he move up to the eye? Although I guess this is faster if you can fast travel to this place.
In many ways, your very existence is the greatest single discovery in the settled systems. I hope no one...
I would like to talk to you, lad, but you seem to be surrounded by people. There we go.
It'll be a shame to pack up all the modifications to the eye for finding the artifacts. But she's earned a break. Give... I'm just an old blade in the dark trying to make good. I'll be taking up the chair when everyone's gone in the Unity. Said const... Not my first time at the helm for a crew, but going to take it slow. Don't know about that. Intend to keep teaching folks how to play the troublemaker's game. No use being... Well, tipped your ear long enough. Got one. I'd go...
So, at this point, I have to go 1 for 1 with him, don't I? One at a time. The right. I really do like the map. So the maps and the buggies make a difference. I hear a ship, but I'm tempted. I could just jump around and ship combat. I am getting XP off of it. Let's just bail. Come on, Betty, jump. Out of the way, Betty. Got me crazy. I have a full magazine of ammunition ready to go in. Yeah, I think those early systems, especially the left side of the map, those systems, I was kind of surprised that that one Enlil had one in it. But I think it's just random. It's everywhere you jump. So I could just get up there and just start jumping around and see how many of them I pick up. That would be a good test, actually. Far better than talking to Vlad all the time. I'll try that after this one. Out of the way, Betty. That was a fake. Yep, that third or fourth one was a fake. So far, it's a better success rate than I had in the past. Do you have all the powers, Genghis? I'm missing the one that I thought was in conflict with the Escape DLC. I don't know why I'm missing it. Thought I had it before. That was a crit. That's absolutely a critical hit. So it still wants to... Give me the ship. Back to the ship. We'll do a little bit of jumping around, see if we get him. So where am I now? The Piazza C. So if there was another one here, I would notice it in this one. I have not been out to any of these. Carone, Eta Cassiopeia. I had it add 2 in one round as well. I think after the first one, the very first time I played through the game, Barrett had glitched out, and so his quest didn't complete. And so I've made 2 or 3, couple of jumps here, and I'm not picking up anything. I'll try one more of these, and then we'll go back and we'll see Vlad. He's at least a sure 1 for 1. Yeah, that's the one hippie G. Well, when I first went through, his quest didn't even complete. The attorney in Gagarin disappeared, and the quest, the lawsuit never resolved. Cool. It was funny is that lawsuit went, I went down the whole path with Barrett, we filed the lawsuit, we convinced the guy to testify, etc., and then at the end of it, you could go back to Gagarin and you could talk to the guy who testified, and he'd tell you how great it was that the lawsuit was over and that we won. But Barrett never heard that we won. And so he was just perpetually, he was just stuck. And then I think at the same time his quest for the power never triggered as well. At least that's the way I remember it. At least Vlad's going to be in the lodge. It's a fairly simple trip back. 2 doors. You don't have to go through a landing sequence. Going back to the eye every time was kind of cumbersome. Didn't care for that myself. Don't have that quest. Thank you. Make sure he's here. As soon as I say that, he'll show up at the eye or something, but it sounded like he was packing up the eye.
While
Hey,
it
Vlad.
is customary to say, welcome home, that is not...
The eye is showing.
I heard all about you and your powers.
It's crazy, Cora. I mainly use my powers to get away from Cora. Well, as it turned out, when I went through the Unity, I got 2 of them the next time, so I caught up. That's where I'm at, isn't it? Ship's pointed that way. It's the only thing anywhere nearby. Just straight up the hill. Let's get up there. It's an absurd hill. Get up there in this thing. This is gonna be ridiculous. Yeah, that buggy's very useful. I remember doing those before. That was a very... Yeah, I should have died. I literally should have died. Yeah, there you go. That's a good place to park. I'm glad it didn't block that. I just remember some of those in the past where you're on foot trying to climb up that hill and walking around the entire thing. This is better. This is better. I'm not complaining much. It's better than it used to be. The 4th one is almost always fake. Oh, come on, I had it. It was there in time. So far, I don't want to jinx myself, but, so far I've been hitting those 4 or 5, which is, I'm okay with that. Not as bad as the old ones. Let's back into the old days. What's going on over here? It was in... This here. I didn't get my floating in the center of the ring cutscene. That's something. What's up, Kappa? I'm gonna put a Kappa. Oh, wait a minute. What did you just do? Took a hit. Check that out. Is that him? Got a shot off at me? Maybe he had an incendiary device. Nice. Did that switch back to Vlad? Didn't switch back to Vlad automatically. Oh, I hope it took me to the lodge. I didn't pick it off the map. I may have jumped the gun there. I'll be at the spaceport. Oh no, good. Do it, Vlad. One more.
Hello, Starborn. I will assist in any way I can.
Lucky I noticed a pattern in one of those artifacts you pulled out. Here.
I was just there. Wasn't I? I think I was just there. It was close.
Open fire.
Who are you fighting? Oh. This will fight all you just did. Oh. Don't shoot the Systep guys. Is that it? Feel good? Feel happy now? Happy, happy? Systep outfighting Ecliptic. That looks too red. It's not truly... There you go, looks better from the top. It's right behind me, isn't it? Yeah. We're gonna take a chance and just go straight over. I guess the scanner in the buggy works just as well, so that's good. Going straight up the mountain. Seems to work. Hit. Well, at least I didn't dump the buggy into the entryway. At least not this time. There's Betty. Never complains. Well, she hasn't complained lately. She complains about a lot of things. It's behind me. Ricky. Dance, dance, dance. This one should be real. The next one is the next one fake? That's a fake one right there. Yep. Boy, it sounded like it was going to go to the next sound. That was not bad. That was 5 or 6 or so. For it to stop. Now I'll get my proper cutscene this time. Guardian Upsilon. Jump out of the way. Yeah, he was definitely hitting me. That was it. Cool. Show off. Nice, I appreciate that. So, what do I have right now? sunless space. I do have parallel self, anti-gravity field, grav dash, etc. Well, I don't think I'm going to just keep doing these on the stream. I'm at about the 3-hour mark, so I'm going to take care of the rest of these off the live stream. And for the next live stream, I'll probably start really. I mean, there's no reason to not just throw the armillary in the ship and make the next run and see how quickly I can get through the next one after this. So that was pretty quick, although we took a little bit of time and kind of played around with the creations and things like that, which was cool. I like that. It was useful to have the base, and I like having the den under new management. That looks pretty great, and so we'll have that in there as well. So other than that, thank you so much for watching and hanging out for a little bit. If you haven't already, please hit the like button so that YouTube is willing to share this with other people. If you haven't joined or subscribed or any of that good stuff, please do that as well. You can find me on Patreon. You can find me on Buy Me a Coffee. Memberships are open as well if you'd like to sign up for a particular rank and get access to some members-only videos, things along those lines. But otherwise, I'm going to cut out for tonight. Thanks so much.